Hi, I'm Dr. Robyn Ho. I'm a specialist in psychiatry, and our clinic, Psych plus Mental Health Center, provides comprehensive assessment, treatment, and management with patients with mental health issues. And actually, we also have a very niche subspecialty. I'm one of the very few forensic psychiatrists in the city. So people often ask, what is forensic psychiatry? We're not forensic pathologists, so we do not actually go to crime scenes or look at corpses. But my job is to assess patients or people for court purposes. So it could be for criminal or for civil cases. So I've been involved in many different criminal cases in Hong Kong, and also I've done a lot of different civil cases, such as looking at wills or looking at divorces or inheritances, etc., etc. I think definitely in the last few years, no one cannot ignore the fact that, COVID-19, the pandemic, has affected everybody, whether you're a young child all the way to anybody in the elderly population. And I think the changes because of the pandemic, that has caused a lot of various stresses for the different age groups. And one of the major stresses would be the lack of social interactions between each other, whether you need that as a child all the way to the elderly. Because, for example, we have patients that used to be able to go to, different centers when they have dementia, for example, and they haven't been able to go for the training for many months, and that can cause the symptoms deteriorate. We have younger children who haven't been able to, see friends, and when they suddenly have to go back to school, they started developing anxiety issues. And of course, we have lots of adult generation need to suddenly have to work from home, which is a completely different type of environment from what they're used to before. And they're supposed to be producing the same work quality and quantity, but in a completely different environment. So I think this has all been lots and lots of different stresses for the people in the city and also all over the world. Well, for our clinic, we are always trying to promote mental health as much as we can. So I actually write a weekly column in one of the newspapers to try to, let everyone knows what are different ways that we can help to improve if they have any stressors or if they have any symptoms, what can they look for, and what treatment can they try to find if necessary. And also we have a machine that is one of innovative way to treat depression. We are one of the first clinics to bring this in. It's called transcranial magnetic stimulation, and this is a technology that we treat depression without using medication. So we actually use magnetic stimulation to change some of the chemicals within our brains to improve depression. And this actually helps a lot of patients that may not be able to tolerate medication, or they're not able to, even when they're on medication, there might be lots of other contraindication for them to use medication.